Portugal's national women's team head coach, Francisco Neto, delivered an emotional tribute in the wake of the devastating loss of Diogo Jota, the beloved Liverpool forward, and his younger brother, Andre Silva, who tragically died in a car accident in the early hours of Thursday morning. The accident took place on the A52 highway in the Spanish province of Zamora, when the Lamborghini the brothers were traveling in veered off the road and caught fire. Emergency responders confirmed that both men, aged 28 and 26, were pronounced dead at the scene. The shocking news cast a somber shadow over Portugal's opening match of Euro 2025, held that evening in Bern against Spain. Prior to kickoff, an emotionally charged atmosphere engulfed the stadium. Thousands of fans stood in solemn silence as a black and white portrait of Diogo Jota was displayed on the stadium's big screens. A minute's silence was impeccably observed by both players and fans, following a deeply stirring rendition of the Portuguese national anthem. Players from both sides wore black armbands, and many Portuguese supporters held up placards and banners, expressing love, admiration, and heartfelt sorrow for the fallen footballer and his brother. Speaking at the post-match press conference, visibly moved and appearing to fight back tears, Coach Francisco Neto expressed the gravity of the moment, saying, "Of course, if we had the power to change everything, we would change it in an instant. But today is one of those hard days when reality hits us with a cruelty that words can't fully express. We've lost not just a player, but a part of our footballing family." Neto went on to highlight how personally connected Jota was to the women's national team, even while enjoying global recognition in men's football. Diogo wasn't just a world-class player. He was someone who genuinely loved this country. He supported our team. Even during my time with the under-19s, he always kept track of our progress. When we spoke, he knew our results. He followed individual players. This wasn't for show. It was genuine. That's the kind of spirit we value in Portuguese football. His presence was quiet but strong, and his support meant so much to us. Portugal's veteran forward Jessica Silva also shared her grief, emphasizing how difficult it had been to focus on the game amid the immense emotional toll. "It was incredibly hard to play football today. This life is so much more than a game." And today, that truth weighed heavily on us all. "My heart is heavy. Everyone is hurting. We lost someone who inspired us, someone we looked up to. The pain runs deep." Despite the waves of support and emotional strength from their fans, the Portuguese team fell to a 5-0 defeat against reigning world champion Spain, who opened their campaign with dominant form. Yet the final score seemed almost irrelevant in light of the tragic events that preceded the match. For many on the pitch and in the stands, the game became a moment of collective mourning, remembrance, and reflection. The untimely deaths of Diogo Jota, just 2 weeks after celebrating his wedding to longtime partner Ruth Cardoso and his brother Andre Silva, sent shockwaves not only across Portugal, but throughout the global football community. Tributes poured in from clubs, players, politicians, and public figures, including Cristiano Ronaldo, Jamie Carragher, and Prince William, all honoring Jota's talent, humility, and the kindness he was known for. For Coach Neto and the women's national team, Jota's memory extends beyond his achievements on the pitch. He followed us not because he had to, but because he cared. That's something we'll never forget. Neto added, "Diogo represented the best of what it means to wear the Portuguese badge, not just skill, but heart." As the nation continues to grieve, the match against Spain will be remembered not for its result, but as a tribute under floodlights to a young man whose legacy touched every corner of Portuguese football. From the grassroots to the grandest stages, his journey, though tragically cut short, will remain a beacon of inspiration and unity for generations to come. Tools.